Alternate reality titles usually aren't easy for us to review thanks to our video setup, but an exception had to be made for ARDefender by Int13, as it just looked too good to be true. While some expectations weren't met, the first time I loaded up the game and witnessed the AR features, my jaw simply dropped. However, a little setup is required first, and you'll need to print out or otherwise use a display showing a distinct pattern that the game can recognise. Once the game recognises this pattern, it will overlay your tower and the game's enemies over the video feed coming from your iDevice's camera almost flawlessly. Players can then tap to set a crosshair for one of 3 available weapons, holding a shoot button in the corner to unleash destruction on the tiny assailants as they wander up to your tower. The game itself is simple, if not entirely easy to manage, but players can literally walk around their towers to aim at the units, and the game world will shift with them smoothly to create a disturbingly realistic virtual experience that's hard to compare. In order to keep the visuals snappy and responsive to your camera movements, the resolution of the video is reduced, though this just adds a cartoonish look to the world as opposed to ruining it entirely. While the visuals and feel of the game are near flawless, the gameplay itself is severely lacking, and with only 3 weapons and a handful of enemies to destroy, it's ultimately more of a neat tech demo than a lasting game. ARDefender may feel more like a toy than a true game, but as toys go, it's a fun one to play with and share with your friends, and hopefully in time this title will blossom into something fantastic. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.